In 2009, we cycled across the islands of Indonesia in search of untouched waves. Now we live to film our adventures and see breathtaking places.
Travelled around the world on bikes, and now we're headed to Taiwan in search of surf.
A destination not known for its world-class surf, but soon to be found an island that has huge potential.
The plan is to land in Taipei and set up the bikes. From there we'll head to the northernmost point, and then we'll head south along the East Coast Road all the way down to Kenting. We're going to try find surf all the way. On the previous episode of Eat, Sleep, Surf. Okay, well, we're leaving Taipei. Finally.
So yeah, we're just pulling in for lunch. This is our first sort of opportunity to try and order something in Chinese.
We found some surf, look at it! There's 5 surfers out there, that's how we know you can surf it.
Yeah, so we just grabbed some brekkie this morning after our camp last night at little fishing village, it looks like, a little harbour here. So we did our best to order. I think I got bacon and eggs as best as I could, the Taiwanese version. I'm basically going to head south for Qingshui, which is an old port, and then after that, a little further, probably another 10 or 15 k's, some small villages down there where we might be able to camp. Who knows? So I think we'll play that by ear when we get down there. Should be good, man. So just pulled in around the corner from our fishing harbour, and there's 3 surfers out here. Thought we'd just come and have a look and see what they're playing with. Pretty small, so yeah, but cool to see that there's some surfers in the area.
How's this? Busy? There's so many, it's a narrow, sometimes it's a big shoulder, sometimes it's small, but there's lots of trucks. As beautiful as the scenery is, it's really sketchy. We just got to be careful.
Like it's something slow cooked. I think it's pork. Yeah, it's pork. This has got pork, some onions, it looks like, some carrots, some rice, maybe some celery, something steamed, and a cup of soup, some nice cold iced tea, and some sort of jelly for dessert, all for $10. Pretty good. Alright, so we were just coming down the road here after lunch, and I saw a sign for a bikeway, so we just decided to pull over rather than riding on the highway. And there's yeah, this awesome bicycle lane sort of touring map for the local area, and they have been all the way up and down the coast.
Mandarin. You speak English? That's okay.
Okay.
Where are you from? Going
Taipei.
Taipei? How long? 1 day?
No.
No?
5
days.
1, 2, 3. Okay.
Thank you.
We found a campsite, the one that we found on the bike board, and it turns out to be sort of like a massive, sort of like a leisure park, I guess, where there's like school groups coming here and obviously families during peak times, which is great, but not really what we're after. But we sort of just bit the bullet and took it. It was only $10. Actually, I think we got less tonight, which is sweet. So we'll go check out the surf and see if it's any good. You jump it on shore. Can't quite tell the size of the swell, but it looks fairly decent. I know the forecast is meant to be pretty big. Building up to the weekend, so by the time we get around this point up here, there's a bikeway all the way around. It might be a little more protected, and who knows, the winds might change and might drop off. but the swell's there, so there's fun to be had out there regardless. Maybe tomorrow morning.
We managed to find the only campsite with a techno party. Can you sleep?
No.
They've got to be like 12 years old. Why can't they go to bed already?
Might just go join them.
Yeah, I gotta sleep. I didn't sleep well last night in the hammock. I need sleep. So we're just packing up camp. So basically the plan today is just to, we don't have to go far to Duxie, and we're just gonna go look for some surf, see if we can find some, and just take a really relaxing surfing sort of day. Alright, we're on! So we're in Wuling, going to Old Cowling Tunnel, which is an old mining shaft through the peninsula. Side, you know?
When was it built, Dylan?
1924.
Ooh,
Yes. To smuggle contraband across the peninsula, I believe.
no.
Well, it's onshore. We're in Wuling Beach and it's onshore, so hopefully when we get to the other side of the peninsula, it's offshore and there'll be some waves. Every time we go like into the mountains, it's
So much different?
yeah, it's just really nice. Like this tunnel, abundance of waves.
Come back and have lunch. I want to have lunch at this African
Yeah.
place.
Oh, good. Gonna build some for lunch.
South African barbecue. I can't put my South African accent on.
You're on, you can. Let's do it.
So we're just going into this old coal mining tunnel that actually cuts straight through the mountain to the other side of the cape. We were going to go around, it's about 10 k's, but this is a 2-kilometre shortcut.
Whoa, this is long. What? This is like 2 k's of tunnel. And they used to cart coal up and down through the peninsula here. That was in 1924. So now they've just made it part of the national bike lane, bike paths. Hello. Ni hao. Ni hao. Woo. Oh, it's offshore, Ryan. Hi. Hi. Hello. It's offshore. There's some swell around, but nowhere to surf here. It's all rocky. Yeah, so as the day's gone on, it looks like it's starting to get a bit worse. It's raining now and it's getting a lot windier. So at least on this side of the island, you can start to see where the waves are. Yeah, there seems to be quite a lot of swell around, which is good, but at a lot of these unknown locations, we don't know what's under the water. So there could be lots of rocks, but there's potential. We're going to camp tonight and it's just started raining. We came around the most eastern point of Taiwan. And now, yeah, we're trying to just look for a place to spend the night. We're sleeping in a temple because there's nowhere to stay and it's raining. So we'll crash here for the night and then probably head off in the morning further south. And the surf is too big. There's a typhoon about 400 kilometers off north or east of us. And it's a category 5. So it's really big, sending us a lot of swell and rain.
And then we looked for accommodation, couldn't find any, so we came back to Honeymoon Bay and camped at the temple, just in our sleeping bags. And now we're just walking back down to check it out this morning. It is offshore, but it is huge. Like, it's massive, man. Like, I don't know how you would get out there. You need a boat. Fuck the TV show Lost. Or Jurassic Park. No, it is, man. Cliffs just coming straight out of the beach, you know. Not much land. Mountain's right there, like I can touch it. I can throw a ball at it. My guidebook had mentioned a cold spring, a really great place to recuperate, so we set about trying to find it. Vision of like fountains and pools.
There's only 2 of these cold springs in the world. The other is in Italy, and that's what makes this one so unique.
We found the cold spring. There was this building right here that kind of looks like a public toilet. It kind of is, so we went downstairs and it's just this big pool for men. And the dress code is, there is no dress code. You've got to take all your kit off. So you have a wash in the shower and then you sit in the cold pool. Quite refreshed actually, it's quite nice. But yeah, a confronting experience, but you know, it's part of it. Big surf again. Seems to be the theme for the last few days. Offshore again, we're on this side of the island, so it's got a nice little point just over here. I think it wraps around to the harbour where we've come from. Not impossible to surf, it's fairly manageable here. Yeah. I always think there's a few ways, like, oh, you can do that, you can get out there, but then you watch like those bomb sets come through and yeah, then you're dead.
Today we're going to be preparing for tomorrow, which is a massive mountain climb. We head off south into the mountains along the cliffs. It's about 120 k's or 100 k's from here. So we're going to break it up into 2 stages and get to Nano and then to Halloween the next day. It's really hard trying to find waves on bikes when there's a typhoon sending us big swell. So anyway, that's one of the challenges we've got to face on a trip like this. So anyway, yeah, now let's go find the campground.
So we made it to our campsite for the night. The info center said this was a really good place. It's a scenic area. It's the same theme as like a few nights ago. It's just these massive like camping parks. But we're right down here on the river. So not a bad spot, nice and grassy. And we're going to mentally prepare for the next 2 days of climbing. It's a national day today, so it's crazy busy.
And we're on our way to Halloween through the mountains along the cliffs. And it's been raining, so we've got to watch out for rock slides and stuff like that. So, but yeah, first big mountains of the trip, so pretty excited. Hopefully we'll do it. We're going to sweat up heaps.
I am sweating. This is tough hill climbing, man. I haven't done this for a while. Dylan's just ridden up ahead, just taking our time. We haven't got far, but it adds up, you know, when you're stopping all the time for filming, and trying to make television shows difficult when you're also trying to cycle across mountains. So no wonder nobody else does it. It's just us, because we're crazy. There's lots of these buses coming down, lots of trucks as well. And it's a long weekend here for everyone, so lots of people on the roads.
Wow, look at that view. Look at how clean the water is. That is why we came here. Ew. Yeah, this is where our brakes come in freaking handy. And look at that gutter. You do not want to go into that gutter. Oh, that's a lot of soils moved from there. Oh, still epic views. Came over 2 peaks. We did one that was about 350 meters elevation, came down into the town, another climb up, and we just went through the tunnel, and that's Nano where we're going to be staying for the night. So hopefully we're going to check out the beach, might be good. We'll check out, maybe there's a wave there, because there's some swell around. Okay, it's pumping. That typhoon is kicking up swell. We just set up our tents down the river further up there. And bloody hell, the river mouth, there's a sandbank out there. It's got to be 10 foot. Shit, that's big. Okay, we're just going to try and get some footage of it now. I might surf it. I got the board, but that's well out of my league. It's really big. Oh, what? Ultimate shore break. left-hander, but it's not, it's too quick. This is that typhoon swell. It's really big. Alright, well, I'm shattered. That was a long day. But we've set up camp now, it's about 6 p.m. I'm just going to go over here, have a shower, and then hit the hay really early because we've got a big day tomorrow. And it's about 70 k's, so got to rest up, have a nice shower, get all this grease off me, and rest up good.
That's ladies.
Damn it.
Hey guys, Ryan here. Day 7 of riding, Sunday the 12th of October. And yeah, we're getting a little tired, but they're not long distances, but just long days. So today we've got our real final big push before we have a day off in Taroko Gorge. In particular, we're going to be climbing this range again out of here along the Qingshui Cliffs. Do it, downhill, baby. Woo!
Oh, shit out tunnel! Woo! Oh, it stinks. It smells like diesel and petrol. Oh, the truck. The truck's waiting for us, which is good. Another one, shit. Sunday, so the traffic's freaking nuts. This is pretty death-defying cliffs. Because that could happen. That's why I did not just go through there.
Straight away we've got this incredible scenery around us. And you can kind of see up ahead what to expect, and much the same, I think. These cliffs are going to have this road just hugging very so tightly. Look at this swell. Beautiful scenery, beautiful ocean down there. I wish we could go for a swim right now, but we just came through a gnarly tunnel with all this traffic and dust, and a tunnel that bicycles aren't meant for, but we do it anyway.
So we're just trying to get through this place as quick as possible because there's no shoulder and it's dangerous. Whoa! Whoa! What? Look how big that thing is. I don't think I've ever seen a mountain that big that goes up so quickly.
Probably 300 meters above sea level again, maybe 400, give or take. And we've just come across this stunning road that just hugs the cliff. It's just beautiful. You can see it's just been etched away and the road has been built. One of those roads that you've just got to be on and see to believe. It's just beautiful. That was nuts. Let me fix my brakes. How's that? Ticking off the list. Qingshui Cliffs. Yeah. All your senses are heightened, so I think it's time for some food now. Well, after a week of some solid cycling, we finally made it to Taroko Gorge National Park, where we were going to have a rest day before our ascent into the mountains.
And we're in the Taroko Gorge, just at the bottom now of the mountain. Today was our first rest day, basically. We've been cycling for 7 days and our legs were tired. And you need a full day to recover. It's been good. We've just charged all our equipment, backed up all our footage for the last week. It's all going well. Well, coming to Taiwan, I had no idea what this country was like. I knew it had surf. I'd seen journals and photos of surf here. We knew when to come for the typhoon swells. That was basically my initial information and perception of the place. And then once we got here, it's just blown me out of the water. Like, the people are really friendly, it's really safe, everyone's very polite. The roads are really good, they're better than Australian roads. over the next 2 days, we've set ourselves the challenge to try climb the gorge. It goes up to about 3,200 meters, and we're gonna climb it with our bikes. So we don't know how long it's gonna take. We don't know if it's gonna take 1 day or if it's gonna take maybe 2 or 3. We just don't know, so we're gonna see. Well, I think that's about it. Yeah, let's get cycling tomorrow. Woo.
Today's Judgment Day. We're going to ride up the gorge and to Wuling Pass, which is the highest paved road in East Asia, 3,270 odd meters high. So lots of climbing, about 85 k's in distance, so should be a good challenge. Excited. We can do it, buddy. Left the base of the gorge, Taroko National Park, and only a few k's up the road, and you can see already that it's pretty epic. We've got some cool tunnels and cliffs to go through, amazing scenery, so really pumped. That day off yesterday was really good, so fingers crossed it should be sweet.
Australia.
Yeah.
Australia.
Australia.
Australia. Australia.
Down under.
来那个什么，来
Taiwan, yeah, 1 month.
1 month.
1 month 啊，你棒对不对啊？拜拜。好吧。
Did he give you that?
Yeah. Chinese biscuits. We've got monkeys up in the tree. First monkeys in Taiwan.
This is, I think, a temple in traditional Taroko village. So in here they got artifacts and how the Taroko used to live. Check that. It's like a knitting. You said there were fine weavers and stuff. They could weave lots of cloth. I guess that's a weaving machine. Yeah, so we just checked out the Wuling village, how the Taroko live. We're just going to go now and further up the gorge.
About 4 or 5 tour buses just turned up full of about 100 people, and then you drop them off and they all walk through and they get picked up the other side, so I think we're going to pass all them on the way through. But this is the scenic route. You've got the bypass through the mountain and the tunnel, but we're taking the scenic route. Everyone's got helmets except me. My helmet broke on the aeroplane journey over from Oz, so for people, even people walking are wearing helmets, so I guess we'll see.
These overhangs are amazing. Really freaky though, like you think everything's going to fall on you, but you just think how much of the mountain is above you and you're, ooh. The pass over the range was made in the 1920s, and it connected the east and the west of Taiwan. But now it's basically Taiwan's #1 tourist destination, and it's one of the most accessible roads above 3,000 meters. We're going to be climbing it. It's going to be so hard, but we're going to do it. We're going to try it. Wow, look at this overhang. Climbing the mountain, this is not a good idea. God damn it. It's really tough. Like, we're only at 800 meters. Still gotta go like 2,500. At the moment it seems like a really big task. I don't think we can do it, but you just gotta take it. It's the old saying, you know, you gotta take it one step at a time. And you take little bits, and then eventually you'll finish it. You'll get to the 3,200 meters. So we're just taking it step by step, and hopefully it'll happen.
Yeah, I'm just getting tired now. 3:45. Let's say in the next half an hour we find somewhere to camp.
Yeah.
If we don't get to that town, What do you think? I don't want it to get to a point where we're like,
Too dark.
and then we're like fed up with each other and ourselves and just, you know, because we're.
I know, yeah.
Let's see what's around this corner. When I last spoke to you, and we literally went around the first corner, and we were stopped at a roadblock. There was they were doing some works on the side of the mountain, and they were scared of rock falls, so they pretty much stopped traffic for an hour. Eventually they let us through, and this mist or this cloud has just come straight through and it just got real cold all of a sudden, and in a moment it's going to get real dark, probably in the next half an hour. We're just coming around the corner, and this lovely old lady just pulled over and was just like, come, you know, let me give you some food. And we sat here and some people gave us some apples and some coffee, and all of a sudden she's like, yeah, without even asking, she just you know, recommended that we put our tents up here at the front of her shop. So it's kind of worked out really well. We've got toilets, water, food. She's cooking us a beautiful chicken dinner. There's not much more you could ask for, really. This is as good as it gets in terms of camping, so sweet, I'm happy.
Well, the mist has cleared.
It's 5:30 and I had probably one of the coldest night's sleeps I've had in a while. Got a nice hot coffee now the lady made me, so have some breakfast and hit the road.
How'd you sleep?
Yeah, it's alright. I was moving
Were you
heaps.
warm?
Yeah, I was warm. Are you?
No.
Oh no.
It looks like they're growing a lot of organic produce here, from tomatoes to chilies. And this morning she's actually frying up some squid. So she gave me some, it was pretty delicious. You know, she can't speak English and I can't speak any Chinese, but we still managed to communicate.
很好吃。
I don't know what she's trying to say.
Shop sign in it. Off we go.
Yay, 1500, we're doing it. And we've been cycling for maybe 35 minutes and it's about halfway. So I don't know, it's a 50-50 chance we'll make it today.
So we got a new friend.
This is Oreo. Oreo! Oreo! Oreo!
He's not familiar with that name yet.
Yeah, cycling on the road, we've noticed there's a lot of these stray dogs around. And Oreo actually followed us for about 2 hours, all the way up the mountain. And we didn't know what to do. We kept trying to chase him away, but he kept following us. Eventually another dog chased him away, and so that was the last of him. Tired. So we're at 2,100 meters. If you want to know what it feels like to cycle 2,100 meters, it feels like this. About 1,000 more meters vertical to go, so we should make it today. We're going to make it today. Think positive, we'll do it. We're at 2,300 meters. This is incredible. I'd never think I'd do something like this, but it's been mind-blowing. Like, it's just switchback after switchback around each edge of a mountain, every corner. Okay, check us out. There's the road down there. See? Look how freaking high we are.
Selfie time!
So a little bit further up the mountain, the road started to get really narrow. Check out that cliff. That's freaky. That's freaking me out. 3,000 meters, here we come. Let's go outside. Cliff face, much? Look at that. Holy shingers. That's a vertical. You could base jump with that. Oh, that's steep. Oh, vertigo much?
Pass.
Is that, yeah?
Yeah, I was looking, I think that's big.
Yeah. Whoa, that was awesome. That was like 4 times.
Over here. That's the pass, because you can see some cars over there.
Okay.
Light reflecting off.
It doesn't look too bad, eh? We can see it at least.
Yeah, fuck it. I'm over climbing.
Yeah. Mate, 2 days of climbing. That's epic. We're getting to above 2,800 meters. And at this height, you actually start to feel the effects of altitude sickness.
Legs are wobbly.
So although we didn't know it, we were breathing more and more and we were feeling it.
It's 11 degrees and it's 3,000 meters.
Ryan's got the old snake going. My technique is just to bash it straight up.
The last section was definitely the steepest. I don't think we can even make it. We can't even cycle it. We're pushing.
Oh. Maybe the steepest sections are finished. Don't know. Whew. The coolest thing about being up here is it's really quiet. See there in the distance? That's a mountain going into clouds. That's not land, that's clouds. I think we're staying down there in the valley, and then that's the pass up there, the highest point of the road. I'm glad that's over. That was like since 7 AM we've been riding. Yeah, it's crazy. Never thought I'd do anything like this before, but done it. Not doing it again. That's the pass up there. I don't know if we're going to do it this afternoon. Hopefully we can stay somewhere. 6:30. It's a bit that was a long day, dude. What's going on?
Yeah, brother. My camera's better than your camera.
Whatever. This is the inception of filming.
Look at the size of my lens.
It's not about the size, it's about the quality. That was a tough ride. We went through a tunnel and there was lots of trucks.